frozen water. I don't know how long this will stay frozen for. Frozen steak. Now I want this to be thawed by the time I get to camp. Now I got frozen Gatorade and frozen water in here. But I would say by tomorrow morning when I return to the car, I'm sure it's going to be melted, but the question is how cool will it be? I parked the car east-west, east-west, sun rises, sunset. It's the best way to keep the car cool because there's a blinder on the back window and there's blinds on the front window. Rod here, thanks for joining me. Let's see, it's Friday the 11th of October. It's almost 1 p.m. and it's 37 degrees. Significantly cooler than last couple times I was out here. 3 or 4 weeks ago it went up to 45 and a couple weeks before that it was 47. I'm going to camp in a wadi valley, and I've been out there before. I didn't have my GPS with me, but I believe as the crow flies it's only about 7 or 8k away, but I think with the back and forth stuff it's probably going to be close to 10k. So I'll see how I feel when I get there, whether I'll actually go a little bit further or not. I'm heading west. There's a little bit of a wind which cools things down. It's supposed to go down to 21, 22 tonight, which will be nice for sleeping. That was kind of the limiting factor on why I haven't come out earlier. Although it's been hot in the daytime, which is not so bad. It's when you try to sleep that it's a problem. Well, that's where I'm coming from. And that's where I'm going. Pretty well straight that way, which is roughly west. I think those are called dust devils. left the car, it was 37 degrees. Now it's 40. It's just going on 2 p.m. So 2 to 3 p.m. is probably the I can't even speak, the hottest part of the day. So it's damn hot. Sweat. Well, there's a tree way over there. That's where I'm heading, about 1 kilometer past that. I'm glad I'm almost there. Oh, I'm pooped. Well, it's 4 o'clock. Sunset is at 5:31. The sun sets very early in the desert in the winter time. I've done 10.7 kilometers, so almost 11. It's 35 degrees now, so it's cooling down. At one point it got up to 40. I've been moving for 2.5 hours exactly. Moving average 4.3 k an hour. Stop time 48 minutes. Overall average 3.2 kilometers an hour. So it took 3 hours and 15 minutes to get here. Let's get my camp shoes on. I'll hang my socks up in a while. My puffy. Don't know if I'll need to use that, but I can always use it as a pillow. A little towel. Sleeping bag, good to... I think that's about a 6-degree. Oh, my sleeping pad. This is going to be a pain to pump up because it takes about 45 breaths. Well, it's 45. I'll probably let a little bit out once I'm in bed. One of my pillows. This is my base sleeping pillow. Another pillow. This is a Sea and Summit inflatable pillow. I put this under my right knee. My bad knee, I've had a ligament reconstruction. I won't fill it up all the way. And then just another little pillow. There we go. I'll use the pillow bag as my bag to keep all my little bags and stuff so I don't lose them. Now in here I got my Kobo, my e-reader, and I've got my wallet and my telephone in there. This will be the first time I'll have used my new Big Agnes HV UL2. I've got a UL1. I used it all last season. I used it in Canada. And I decided to get something a bit bigger. Actually, it's too small for two people, but it's great for one. You've got all this extra space on the side. My UL1 only had about this much space on the side. This one's got quite a bit more. Got a bit more headroom too. These acacia trees are really thorny. That's one of the reasons why I'm wearing these gloves. Now I've got a piece of charcoal. I'll break it in 2 or 3. So really I just need these sticks to start the fire to get the coals going. And the coals will take at least half an hour before they're ready to cook. I have a steak. It's almost 5 o'clock. Sunset is at 5:30. To light the fire, I got these barbecue lighters. I'm not quite sure what they're made of, but the whole package burns. So that should probably be the ticket. for some tang. It's good enough for the astronauts. I think it's good enough for me. Now look at those coals, they're going pretty good. Okay, let's get that potato going. That'll probably take 45 minutes. Cheers. Usually I just bring water with me. But I'm glad I brought that ice water with me. So I'm just gonna sit around. I'm baking a potato. Then I'll barbecue a steak. I mean, it gets dark so early, I'm going to be going to bed fairly early. Of course, I'll be up with the sun at sunrise is 5:30 around. I'll probably be up slightly before that. I've got 2 GoPro batteries and 1 Canon battery charging. I've got an Anchor power unit. Well, it is darker than it appears. The sun has gone down. And I got about half an hour before my baked potato is done. So I'm just going to do a bit of reading. This Kobo e-reader's great. One, it's waterproof. Although I've never really tested it. But I don't know, what does it weigh? Maybe 6 ounces or so? And I think right now I've got about 70 or 80 books on it. So I love to read, and this is a great way to do it. I think it's a lot easier than taking a book with you. A real book. And you don't have to worry about running out of light because it's got the back light with the e-paper. When it's really dark, you can turn the light down. And if you're reading in the sun, for instance, you turn the backlight on higher. Right now, when I got here, I was pretty tired. And that was only 11.7K, I think. Or was it 10.7? I've day hiked out here before. 22K here and back. 45-degree temperatures. I started at sunrise, got back to the car at noonish, but I only had 13 pounds on my back. Basically, it was just all water. Now I've got 45 pounds. I just noticed the moon over there. Actually, it looks pretty full. So I don't think it's going to be dark tonight. I'm going to be quite a bit lighter going back tomorrow because I won't have the baked potato. I won't have the steak. I'll be down probably at least 3 liters of water. And then for breakfast I got some tuna fish and baked beans. So I'll probably be down 8 or 9 pounds, 4K maybe. 8 or 9 pounds would make it 35, 36 pounds on the way home. Plus it should be fairly cool. Yeah, I left the car in the heat of the day to come out here. And it's supposed to go down to 22 degrees tonight. So we'll see. Let's have a quick look around. Again, it's a lot darker than what you see with the camera. There's the moon. I'm above the wadi. Pretty soft, but it's still got a bit to go. I'll say another 15 minutes. Well, the potato is almost done. I'm going to give it about another 10 minutes. Smells good. It's 6:23. I'm going to send a message to my girlfriend on my Garmin InReach just to tell her everything's okay. Send preset. Preset number 2. This is Rod just checking in. Let's see how long it takes. There we go. That took a minute or so. Well, that's my meal. Baked potato, barbecued steak. There's a lot of ants around, so I got to start eating that before the ants get at it.